a counter in our matter. The person who signs the counter, one S. Narsing Rao, is also associated with the petitioner before your lordship in the lunch motion, which your lordship will see at page 34, 35. That's all I want to say. And
You are R4 in that case?
Yes, he's R4. Please see the respondent, fourth respondent.
No, but both of you are made parties.
Both of us are made parties. He's saying that this whole process of BOT is all fraud and all that. What I'm trying to say is the fourth respondent has filed a counter in our writ petition by one Mr. S. Narsing Rao. Now the petitioner, yes, representing the fourth respondent, the Span Media. Now the petitioner before your lordship, one Team Ads, is also having association with S. Narsing Rao, who's doing the income tax filing for that company.
He is not a contractor.
He's not a contractor. Who is this person?
I'm also one of the contractors.
Who is this S. Narsing Rao? And why
your
has
lordship
he
should kindly consider, Milord, this is one way of.
First, we will decide your case later. First, let the dispute between both of them. I'll hear now only. I'm not postponing.
Only one submission.
First, I have asked him before cancelling. He was given 2 contracts. One contract successfully executed. Second contract he did not execute because median was not constructed. According to Mr. Mayur, without median he could not have installed the lamp posts.
I would say there is no contract in the first place.
Yes.
There is no
contract in the first place. Page 20, your lordship may see whether there is a right which is vested in him.
Why will you say the department should say?
That is what the department, Milord, has given me the documents. Department says page 20 for a moment. What is the agreement they have entered? Your lordship may see. I'll just clarify. Page 20. The entire, Milord, what the department, I don't know. I don't have the benefit of the affidavit, Milord, of what my friend has filed. Yes. Page 20, your lordship.
Agreement.
Yes, your lordship may see the page 20, paragraph 2. Your lordship may see, Milord. This is what by virtue of which they are saying that I have a right to complete the works. That is the nature and scope of work. Paragraph 2, unnumbered para 2. Your lordship may kindly consider it. This MOU, page 20, unnumbered para 2 at the bottom, at the top. This MOU does not establish or create any type of formal agreement or obligation instead. It does not create any kind of an obligation at all.
Before my friend begins,
no, I'll just complete.
Let
me complete, Milord. Who am I or who is he? Who am I or who is not the respondent? I'll also answer that.
They've come to support
the MOU should not establish.
According to you, what is this MOU?
But that the department has to answer.
I am asking department to answer.
Yes, that's what, Milord. That is what my entire grievance is. The department is saying that we have a right. Yes. We have a right to enter into such kind of agreements. I'm sorry.
Before my friend begins.
Before his contract was cancelled, was notice issued to him or not?
Notice was issued as per the counter.
Yes, sure. Not as per counter. I want document.
Documents filed along with the counter launch. Page 8 and 9.
Counter. What were you doing when the contract which was given to him, other contract was successfully completed? Why did you wait?
I don't have benefit of under the table transactions.
I see.
Under table transactions.
I do not have the benefit of under the table transactions.
Malaj, please.
My entire contention is that it is not a fair process. If my friend says that he has been
awarded. What is the value of the contract?
5 crores.
4.52.
That is what has to be got into.
Nomination. Let the department answer why they have gone for nomination basis. Why nomination basis contract was awarded?
Also with regard to the LC instructions, whereas with regard to item 38,
service of notice before cancellation.
Page 8 of my contract.
Page
8 of my contract.
8
and 9.
Counter filed by respond number 2. Yes.
And account.
In view of the above, the providing central lighting and its maintenance at your own cost related to advertisement rights for a period of 5 years for providing advertisement boards on radial roads, so and so, hereby withdrawn as per clause 19 of MOU. Before that,
I am asking you to give me information when this notice dated 15/4/24. Page 9.
Page 9.
Notice.
Yes, Lordship.
See the conclusion, concluding paragraph.
In view of
Notice
the above-
hereby issued to start work for providing central lighting at radial number so and so. Telling which actually, according to the learned counsel for the petitioner, this notice was not served.
But we have several Lordship.
Where is it?
But there is a dispatch number, dispatch number, Lordship, but we haven't.
It is not mentioned in page 8 in the cancellation.
Reference,
Last 5 lines you read, your AGP read yesterday.
yes, Lord.
Hence by reference second cited, it was requested to provide so and so. Where is any discussion about service of notice? I told your colleague
Yes, sir.
yesterday, if
We saw
notice
it.
is not served, I'll grant interim order. Again, I'll hear him, the new writ petition is filed, that is different. If notice is served, I will not grant interim order.
As per this thing, we have no endorsement of the.
You get information, otherwise ask them to produce the records.
Till then, my lords.
Today, the department is not able to get any information. I'll ask both of you to maintain status quo. What can I do now? Karnasagar, he will be put to loss.
My lords, that's what I'm saying, my lords. In a contract, in a writ, my lords.
He has purchased
No,
material.
1 minute. Again, we are getting back.
Status quo is possible, not has to be put to law.
Please, for 2 months, he has not put a single pole in that radial number road 30, my lords. And 1 minute.
For NOC with the municipality, my lord, that was not granted.
That's not yet granted.
Because it was managed,
In
being managed by the petitioner.
municipality, I managed.
Yes.
What will he do with these poles now?
Those poles are not from here. My lord, it's like this. May I make one small submission? If the initial action, if the foundation itself is bad, all the structures which are built on that foundation are illegal. That's a principle which your lordship.
See, you also very.
One more thing, lordship, one more thing your lordship may understand, may just appreciate, my lords, that a subsequent allottee cannot come into the picture and say, I spent money, therefore the
If I
action is
grant
valid.
interim order, who will be benefited?
The status, lordship, if your lordship.
You are not benefited, he is not benefited.
He has not spent any.
You have not spent any amount. And
Now
please,
the petitioner will certify whether I will, either have invested or not.
no, their own papers,
Will certify whether.
Papers.
I have got that poles and all.
1
the
minute,
three poles for
papers.
the purpose.
We are not on the, our argument, papers. My lord, it's like this, my lord. We are
Within this short time, how were you able to purchase all this material?
It is being given for manufacturing, fabricators have manufactured it. Their job is to do all the, their job is to do fabrication of
But
these.
all of them are hand in glove, Lord, that's the reason. Lord, even so-called, Lord, your lordships have pointed out that within two months or 1 month short period, he is able to gather all the information. Now, the entire process itself is not transparent. That is what is the issue, my lords. Your lordships would kindly consider,
Yes, 1 minute.
just,
your lordships may for a moment
I am
consider.
not, kindly here. Take up your respective.
Because if the stand, my lord, only one submission I'll make it.
I am, today status quo will protect the interest of all the parties.
Lord, I will be put to loss, my lord. I
He's
have
not
to
doing
It's
ensure-
only for 1 week, not passing status. What can I do if I cannot get information from GP? What should I do? Please tell me.
and lordship may see the main issue before your lordship.
Learned,
He is not, his bills are not of his.
Senior Counsel Mr. V, majority appearing for the petitioner.
But
On that day.
That your lordship may say
My-
one thing.
Your lordships may hear, my lord, the very basis for the right, that very basis itself.
I'll hear that case anyhow.
But your lordship, instead of status quo, not to take any further this thing, my lords. Because what happens is status quo, he will enjoy that particular thing, he will complete
Who
them.
will enjoy? Petitioner and R4, both of them
They
are
are the
now
same.
fighting.
Yeah.
Both will not get any right.
R4.
You are a third party. Your interest
He's
is.
not
My
even a
lords-
third party.
Lord, if status quo is to be maintained, no requirement of that suspension of that cancellation, my
PIL
lords.
should be filed saying BOT.
I stand on the same footing as what my friend
No.
stands. In fact, if he argues further, I stand on the same footing. He is challenging somebody else's allocation. I am challenging both of their allocation. The argument is applicable to me as well.
It's a PIL.
It's not a public.
He is the
Your Lordship,
contractor who had awarded two works, one work
it is
is
not
completed.
it's not an
Yes.
award by way of a tender, my lords. It's an award that has,
Nomination
larger
basis.
it is not even a nomination. There is no nomination at all.
That I will
Handpicking-
decide next week.
Yeah, that your Lordship, it's status quo, your Lordship.
19.9 I will decide, let them get instructions. Yours is a larger issue, saying that they should have gone for tenders. Yours is a larger issue. I am a grant interim order in your case. Today, petitioner nor R4 are proceeding with the contract. I have granted status quo. What is your prejudice? Are you a contractor
Yes,
doing same work?
yes.
Where?
I'm, my lord, already executed contracts. I've shown, my lords, I've shown my
And you
bona
got
fides.
by tenders?
BOT.
Build operator, that's the same,
Then
on the same footing.
you are
my lords.
also beneficiary of the same
No, my lords,
process.
I participated in the tenders. Earlier, all my work were by way of a proper tender process.
I'll decide. That is a larger issue. Now let, though Supreme Court had been continuously saying that ordinarily it should be by tenders.
5 crores, my lords, public
Court
money.
never said nomination basis it cannot be done.
I'm also
Is
not
it
on
on a
that
flyover or which road?
medians,
No,
my lords,
they
these
are
are
radial road. It's a
radial road. Not randomly picking up people and not awarding 5 crores contract and tender and bloods. There is no, is a status quo is ordered.
Other than the
Ah,
Whoever it might,
it's a shell
whatever
company.
my
I will
rights,
say
your
this.
lordships will
The steam
consider.
ad is a shell
Mr.
company.
Anurag, you argued the matter 19.9 status quo
But
today.
last 1 month, I've been not allowed to do any work. Now another status quo.
It
Kindly
means both of
understand
you
my-
now third person has come. I
He is the
hear
same
both.
person.
Let us see. Let them get information about service of notice. Once the notice is served, I'll vacate this order. This is the third opportunity I've given to them. What can I do if I don't have information?
But due to the fault of R&B department, I am put to unnecessary.
But
suffering.
somebody wants to be benefited earlier. Your lordships may also observe how many other contracts have happened this way, my lords. How many other contracts?
Wait,
How
I have
many other
granted
contracts
interim
have
order.
been-
Wait,
How
wait.
many other contracts have been allotted? Your lordships may pass an order.
That will arise for consideration
No,
in
Lord,
your
because-
writ petition. Let your writ petition be heard on that day.
That's what, because I'm challenging the entire issue as an interim measure. Your lordships may direct the department to also tell how many number of contracts he's
If
been
we get
enjoying.
instructions in his case also.
Yes, your lordships may, no, this is,
Why are you getting excited?
that is the only reason, Lord, the only reason is it's not fair. The approach and process, I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about the department is not fair. If he's, Lord, if he's clean and fair, Lord, direction that how many contracts have been awarded so far, how many have he completed in this manner without there being a tender process, your lordships may consider it. Why is he shying away from answering that? That's not an answer, he has to do it. It's a respondent, Lord, roads and buildings. Every contract can be given just like that on a nomination basis. That is my grievance. 5 crores, so far 7 contracts, Lord, that is what, Lord, I'm aware of.
What did you do when first contract was given to him?
Lord, I'm not a beneficiary. That's the reason. If I'm the beneficiary, I'm the one.
What did you do? At that point of time, there was no loss to the state exchequer.
After the government change, Lord, it's all different. That is the reason, Lord, let there be a direction.
So whenever you want, you will come to the
No,
court.
my lords, I followed proper process, my lords. That's the
The
reason.
court
Even
will see your bona fides when one project is already executed by him.
on a nominee, I'm also asking, Lord, how many projects have been done this way? Let the roads and buildings authority say how many projects have been executed this way.
Let it come.
Let there be
All
small
three
direction.
of you
Let there-
are, don't say,
No, my lords, I have
all
nothing
three
against.
of you are on the same platform.
Yes, my lords. So why should a status quo be there, my lords? Then everybody, my lords, should
That's
enjoy.
why status quo.
But if
I will be the ultimate sufferer, my lord.
status quo, I should also be given one contract and then status quo.
See, don't try to enlarge the scope of your writ petition.
No, my lords, I'm only.
Dispute is between two persons, first MOU, second MOU.
My lord, my point is very simple.
I'll decide.
My
Yours is
point
a larger
that
issue.
you are
I'll decide.
my lord, hand picking and allotting tenders.
Anurag, how
Lord.
many times you will argue? Please tell me.
Only half 10 seconds, my lord, hand picking and giving tenders to persons. How many persons have been hand picked in respect of these contracts? How many respondent 5 has been allotted?
I may suspend the entire proceedings in your writ petition. Don't assume too many things.
No, my lords, I'm only saying that for transparency, I'm not asking for any positive direction to me or anybody. I'm only asking that if the process was fair and transparent, how many number of contracts did the respondent 5, 6 and me, how many of them have been awarded? I'm only asking for that.
He will get instructions.
That's what, that is the only order I'm asking for. Respondent may be directed to get how many number of contracts has he got in this particular manner. Respond number 2.
He will get instruction. This is a lunch motion matter.
Yes, my lords, I'm asking for the same thing in the lunch motion. If contracts
You
are,
ask, no, he heard it, he will get it.
that's what respondent should, that observation may be on record.
Hey, you want that observation in this order? Huh? Why?
Yes, my lord. Because larger issue has been
They
decided,
will file it
larger
in
issue on
my
99
counter.
is larger issue.
Don't see at the admission stage. Don't expect orders and observations to be passed.
I'm-
They will get instructions.
I'm only asking.
Don't worry, everything is live streamed. It will be recorded. It will be there for your benefit.
Not about it. I have huge faith in this court. I'm only saying that the process of the government, I'm not even
GP
against-
heard your arguments. He'll get instructions.
On
We
the-
have to face.
on the fact of now, how many number of tenders have been given this way?
After in that Supreme Court judgment of Tata, if you see 2-3 paragraphs, the party who comes to the court, if he takes advantage of illegal contract, he will be at risk. Read the judgment.
That I
So why
filed
are
it.
you worried?
I have filed it, my lords.
Yes, so I'll cancel it. They
that's-
will face the consequences.
My lord, when the lordships are holding that, my lord, it is illegal.
I am holding, I am only.
Your lordships are
I
observing
did
that.
not
in the-
even hear the
My lord,
matter.
If your lordship, I'm sorry, my lord, I'll take back, my lords. If your lordships are observing that if the process by which the allotment is itself prima facie illegal, let us for a moment say, prima facie illegal. If it is prima facie illegal, my lord, all of those things have to go. Prima facie, on the face
I
of it.
decide on that day. I
That's what,
decide.
because I'm convincing this court only that, my lord, only on a prima facie case. Prima facie, your allotment.
So after 2 weeks, there will not be any other argument of yours, today
No,
only,
no.
entire argument?
Entire argument is only this. Prima facie, did you follow
Yes,
tender
I'll
process?
I
Only
will,
tender process, not whether tender process has
I
been
will
followed.
remember your argument.
But the lords have an elephantine
So,
memory. I'm
on-
not disputing that. Only thing
Don't
is-
worry, I hear on that day, 19-9.
But ultimately, I will be
GP
the
get
supreme
information,
lord.
why are you giving on nomination basis 5 crores contract?
How many contracts are given?
1 minute.
GP has to answer,
My
Mr.
lords,
Mayur, 1 minute.
A written person should come with clean hands as an officer of the court. If a respondent 4 in my writ files a counter and his name is Narsing Rao, the petitioner herein, the person.
Is it a pilot project? You
No,
know
my
what
lords.
is pilot project? A new project.
It's one of its kind.
And suppose they want to
My lords,
complete it
before
in 2 months or 3 months, they don't have time for
this
10.
whole expansive goods.
Which road it is?
Samar,
Chevilla Road, my lords.
Chevella.
Chevella Road.
Yes.
Chevilla Road.
Fourth
that is-
respondent,
that is the
S.
next
Narsing
thing.
Rao, files a counter in my writ petition representing Span Media. The present writ team ads, he is also being represented by this great man S. Narsing Rao. So before my learned friend
Yes,
speaks
yes.
as a
I'll
citizen
decide,
of the
don't
world
worry.
and fairness and all, who is this
I'll-
S. Narsing Rao? Lordship
19,
may ask
19,
him.
please come on 19.
Yes, madam. It's one of the-
19, the motion list, may I request, my lord? This is a fair request.
Yes, motion.
Obliged.
Okay.
Bill number 4, item 43, Mr. Srinivas.